Hey guys, welcome to another episode on this channel. I've had requests from people on specifically finding schools with graduate assistantship in the United States. So let's take together 10 schools in USA with graduate assistantship positions with fully funded scholarships. I start by typing schools in USA with graduate assistantship. I clicked on a school randomly, and being that I'm used to the system, once again, I don't have partnership with these schools. I'm just using them for the sake of this video. Looking at this, I navigate through the website to see what they have. I can see they have teaching assistantships and the roles, conducting classes, and so on. They also have teaching support assistant and their roles, then research assistantship. So this school has tuition without benefit for the assistants. So what that means is that you don't have to pay tuition. So for the eligibility, you must have applied to the school and you must maintain 3.0 GPA through your study in the school. So I think, however, for your example, the research assistantship, you can reach out to the professor first. So you can see all the school policy, the I-9 form and W form, which are used to verify if you're a student and you are eligible for employment. And the W4 is for tax. The school will tell you how to obtain these forms after you've gotten admission and you've been offered a position. So if you want to apply to this school, you can fill out this form. They also have international student site. Nice. You can see current deadlines for registration, contact information, and so on. You can enter the semester you want to resume, field of study, and all. But I want to see all the programs for the school. Right now, I'm just assuming I'm an international student looking for a school with funding. So let's do this together. So let's say I want to see all the programs in this school. Yeah, I can see that now. Let's say I want to study chemistry. So I checked their faculty and staff form. They have a different information in there. So it's all about just reading through and getting the information you want. So I can check for the dean and director contact to reach out to for information and assistance. But what I know is that most schools have a directory. So here you can search for faculty and staff by their department. Like, you need their email address to write to them about your interest in working for them, especially if you are looking for research assistantship position. You can watch my previous video where I explained better. So let's say I'm looking for the staffs in chemistry department. I can check the faculty and staff directory so we can see the names of all professors and teaching assistants in that department. So let's just click on one randomly and we can see the email and the position. So yeah, that is that about this school. I hope you enjoyed it. So let's move on to our next school. I'm just looking at random schools, as I said. University of South Carolina. I'm not sure yet. So let's look at this University of North Dakota. It looks interesting. So they have graduate assistantships. So, and they have their requirements, like the eligibility requirements. So students must receive a bachelor's degree and must have been granted admission to the School of the Graduate Studies. So you need to apply to the school first. You need to write TOEFL. I think most schools, if you were taught in English in your undergrad or grad and you're applying to the school, you don't need TOEFL. But since they are really emphasizing on English exam here, I think you can write it. So they have different types of GA, like the assistantship and research assistantship and teaching assistantships. So I'm just gonna say how to apply to the school, like I'm just curious. Okay, so they have graduate school and also international student applications. So let's see the international admission process. So here you can see the deadlines. If you want to resume fall, spring, or the summer. And you need to pay $35 application fee. That's cheap though. And provide evidence of English proficiency. If you finish from an undergrad that you were taught in English, so I don't think you need to write English proficiency test. But anyways, to make your application stand out, IELTS or TOEFL are easy exams, so that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, for me, I don't think that should be a problem either way. So moving on, let's check the requirements once again. So you need to have received a bachelor's degree, have English proficiency test, and maintain 3.0 GPA. So for the GA positions, let's look at the graduate teaching assistantship. They are selected by the department in which the student is pursuing his or major field of study and in which the teaching assistant duties are to be performed. So it is given by the department chairperson and requires the approval of the dean. That's what I keep saying. Usually, teaching assistantships are given by the department, while the research assistantship depends on the supervisor in that department. So now I'm looking at the faculty and staffs list, so I will know who to reach out to for each of these assistantship position. So you can search for that. I'm just gonna make this as very simple as I can. So you can search maybe by their name, the first and last name, by department. I mean, it's different for each school. Since I don't really know anybody in this school, I'm just gonna be a new student looking for resources online or information online right now. So let's choose another department. So this time, let's choose mathematics department. Oh, it won't load. I don't know why. So let's just look at the staff's member by their name. Well, I can see some useful information, but these are not specific. So let's just choose one. This is the department support specialist for College of Engineering and Mines. But that's not what I'm looking for. As I said earlier, it's just about you just playing around the website. So I think I have another idea. Let's look at faculty only, because just faculty and staffs might be too generic. And then we can choose a department. So this time, let's try and find that college, like staffs in that college. So yeah, so that's how we can get information. So lecturer, assistant professor. So staffs and faculty members are actually different. Staffs involved everybody in that department. But faculty member are like professors and are like academic staffs in that department. So now let's see if that will work. Yes. So now we can see the professors in that department. Assistant professor, teaching associate. Then you can choose one of these people to message or ask them about funding for your research assistantship. And most times, even if they don't have, they usually give you like directions. Like if they know someone else in that department, they can recommend someone else to you. So let's say I'm trying to get the dean or whoever I can reach out to for a teaching assistantship. I'm not sure if I can search that using the title or specialty. So I'm just going to go to the department itself. So the admission, then say I search for mathematics. And the master's degree. Can even see application deadline for each semester. This is how you apply. So if you want to reach out to the admission if you want to reach out to the person who is in charge of the admission process, that is the mail to reach out to. Or you can just Google University of North Dakota, then of mathematics, if you can find the information like straightforward. So yeah, these are the relevant email. Very straightforward. So if you need any other information regarding the Department of Mathematics in this school, so you can reach out to this mail. That's the address and so on. That's that for this school. So moving on, let's find the next school. ASU, Arizona State University, looks pretty interesting. So for the graduate appointment and assistantships, they have $21,000 for 2020 to 2023 and $24,000 for 2023 to 2024 academic year. And that's the minimum. That's a lot. That's good. So let's look at their TA and RA appointment. So I'm just going through to just grab any information I can get. So RA depends on if funding is available in the school. So let's just see their conditions for the TA appointment. So whenever you like open all these type of pages, you need to go through everything because they're like important informations you can find. Whether you need to write any exam or whether you need to talk to someone or do anything. For example, now English proficiency requirement for TA is important if you are not like taught in English. So let's see the faculty and staffs. Let's see the list so we can know who we can reach out to. So we can search by PhD program, say computer engineering. So these are the faculty and staffs in the department. So if you want to know more like what they do, if their research interest aligns with yours, you should kind of look them up the more. So let me just choose someone else and check. So you can kind of see what they deal with, and you tailor your resume, your CV, and the email you send to them. So you factor in or you consider their research interests, so you can present a good case to them. So let's look for another school, University of South Carolina. They also have TA, and they have GTA and research assistantships. They even have instructional assistantships. So teaching assistantship and instructional assistantship might be different, because some they just want you to like grade assignments. Some they just want you to like go to classes to actually teach students. Wow. So graduate students with assistantships in the school is like 40%. That's good. So that means they do have funding. So let's check how to apply. Oh, so it seems you need to have completed your application first. Or okay, so if you have to apply, then let's see their requirements. So this is everything you need for your application. UTSA as well. I mean, this school, like, they look pretty interesting, like top schools to get funding. So that's why I just picked them. Not like I have any idea about the school before, but since I'm in the system, I kind of like have an idea, of okay, this school, I've heard about it before or something, but actually like going to the website to find information, have not done that before. So before you can actually view directory, you have to like register for like be a student in this school, which is weird. I don't know. So we'll just go in as visitor. Now we can see information. Oh, it's kind of hard to get information here. Interesting. So let's go to the department first. I'm gonna try. I've been so biased with like STEM courses. So let's try a different departments, like different programs. So let's do business this time around. So you see everything you need to get into the department. So that, let's go to the department website. So let's see if we can get the directory. Yeah, so we can see professors in the department. It's pretty interesting. That's good. So let's try another school. I don't know if we're in like 8th or 9th school right now. So let's see. Let's look at this University of Denver. I'm not sure. Let's look at this University of Denver and the eligibility. So when you look at school, it is important to check the eligibility, as I said. So I don't think you need IELTS. You can speak English or TOEFL, or you were taught in English in your undergrad. So the GSA is for administrative functions. I mean, there are other jobs you can find in the school, but this is just pertaining to graduate teaching assistantship and graduate research assistantships. So let's see the financial aids they have. So there are some aids given by the state as well to help students with their education. Let's try and look at the directory. See, page not found. So let's look at computer science department and faculty. Okay, like you can see faculty in each department. The faculty, you can see faculty member in each department. You can see faculty member in department and all what you need, admission requirements, program of study. So that is that for the school. So let's find the next school. I think I'm gonna pick University of Missouri Graduate School because I see they are graduate assistantships. So they give graduate assistantship for professional experience, academic training, and financial support. So these are the graduate assistantship positions they have and the job number. So let's look at the eligibility. So you must be admitted to the school already, and let's see the amount they provide for each position and the stipend. So you get $2,000 per month, which is good. So these are the types of assistantship position they have in the school and the roles. For example, research assistant, you need to set up laboratory, posting materials online. For example, the teaching assistantship, you set up laboratory, leading discussion, tutorials, posting materials online. So the research assistantship position is given by a faculty member who has funding, as they said. So you need to reach out to someone in the department of your choice that their research aligns with your research interest. So let's check the faculty and staff resources and see if we can find faculty members. So we can see the department contact roster to see if we can find faculty members. So we're going to pick another department now. Let's pick civil and environmental engineering. Say you want PhD or masters in civil and environmental engineering. So let's check the PhD program and all what you need to apply for the graduate school and civil engineering program. So I was curious about the faculty members, so I had to search for that online separately. So yeah, so I was able to check the department, civil and environmental engineering, and look at the faculty member, what they do, and their research interests. For example, this person is interested in artificial intelligence, infrastructure, transport system. So yeah, that's how you find information. Even if you can't find them on the website, you can just Google anything you are looking for. So these are the list of different professors in that department who you can reach out to for for inquiries if they have funding, or about you wanting to join their lab. So basically that is that for this school. So let's look at University of South Florida and University of Alabama actually. So we'll just take that for the remaining two schools we'll be looking at. So it's just the same concept. I won't spend too much time on this again. You can see the eligibility, and they're saying if English is not your official language, you have to take English exam. And who awards graduate assistantships? So let's see that. So for contact information for each department is given. You need to ask about their graduate assistantship. They give deadline for applying, and they have priority deadline. So this is a list of assistantship they have. Opportunities and benefits. So this exams, if you need assistance with like guidelines, they have that, like your checklist for that. So let's look at University of Alabama. So they have teaching, graduate and research assistantship, and if you want to apply for departmental position, there is a form you should fill. So if you're interested in this, you can do that. You can fill this form. That helps a lot. At least they can reach out to you if you qualify. So you need to include your CV and 2 letters of recommendation. Yeah, this is good. Like, you don't have to stress yourself too much. So I hope you enjoy my video on this. It's a long video, but I hope it helps someone. Please let me know in the comment section if this helps you. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.